Good morning, all the students. Today we are going to do the revision of the chapter angles, and into the revision we will be doing the brain teasers of the chapter, which are given on page number 170 of grade 6 book. Let us start with the first question. I hope you can see the book clearly. Question 1 says, what kind of angle do you get when you open any two adjacent fingers of your hand? Now the answer to this question is, these are your two fingers. You can take any two fingers. See, I am taking the forefinger and the middle finger. In this, when you open these two fingers, what kind of angle is formed between these two fingers? I can see the angle is not completely 90 degree. It is less than 90 degree. So it means the angle which is less than 90 degree is an acute angle. So question number 1, A part, answer is acute angle. Now question number 2. An angle measuring 240 degree is obtuse angle, acute angle, supplementary angle or reflex angle. Now for the solution, any angle which is greater than 180 degree and which is less than 360 degree is always a reflex angle. Here 240 degree is greater than 180 degree. And yes, it is less than 360 degree also. So therefore the answer is reflex angle. Same way, question number 3, that is C part. The supplement of an angle of 75 degree is. Now to find out the supplement, what do we do? The supplementary angles sum up to 180 degree. So if I want to find out the supplement of 75 degree, I will subtract from 180 degree and then I will get the answer, which will be equal to 105 degrees. Same way, next question says the complement of an angle of 55 degree. Now we all know the sum of complementary angles is 90 degree. So, if I want to find out the complement of 55 degree, I will subtract it from 90 degree. I will get the answer as 35 degrees. Moving on to the next question. How many right angles make one complete angle? It means one complete angle में total कितने right angles होते हैं? Now one complete angle is equal to 360 degree and one right angle is equal to 90 degree. Now how many 90 degrees will be equal to 360 degree? I can divide and check. 360 divided by 90. 9 fours are. So 4. It means 4 right angles will come up to one complete angle. We can say 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 will come out to be 360 degree. It means how many 90 degrees will come up to 360? It will be 4 90 degree angles, that is 4 right angles come out to be one complete angle. Moving on to the next question, B part. Answer the following questions. First question of B part, that is A. How many degrees are there in the angle made by the hour hand and the minute hand of a clock when it is 9 o'clock? It means when one watch is given, in that 9 o'clock is there. the small, that is our hand, is on 9 and the bigger hand is on 12. So what is the angle which is forming in between both of these? We can clearly observe that the angle will be 90 degree. But if I want to give the detail, 1 minute is always equal to 6 degrees. And I can see from 9 to 12, I have 15 minutes in between. So 15 minutes will be equal to 6 into 15, which is equal to 90 degree. This is the complete solvation of the question. Otherwise, you can clearly observe also that this is 90 degree angle. Moving on to the B part. The question says, name the points in the exterior of angle BCA but in the interior of ACD. So BCA, let me highlight the angle for you. I am marking it as red. This is angle BCA. This one. This complete red angle is BCA. He is talking about all the angles which are in the exterior of BCA, but they should be in the interior of ACD. So let me highlight ACD also, AC and D. This is angle ACD. It should be between blue angle, but it should be outside the red angle. So I can see only one point is there which is in the exterior of angle BCA and in the interior of ACD, that is point P. Now I can see point S is there, that is outside the rectangle, but we are talking about both the points, all the points which are interior of the angle. So let me extend the line. See, this is one line, this is another arm of the angle. So agar ab dekha jaye, now S is there in the interior of this angle. So we are not talking about only this much lines, we are talking about the complete line, pure angle ke beech mein. Now I can see S is also a point that is lying between these two arms. If you extend the arms, you can see S is also there in between. So there are 2 points, that is point P and point S. Now moving on to the C part, state the kind of angle between the directions southeast and north. So southeast ke beech mein let us draw one line. This is southeast and the line will be in between. This is southeast direction. We need to name the angle which is between southeast and north. So let me highlight the north also. We are talking about the angle between these two lines. I am highlighting it as red color. Take 10 seconds and try to think of the answer. What could be the answer? Yes, I can see it is obtuse angle. It is more than 90 degree. So the angle will be obtuse angle. Moving on to the D part. If the measure of one angle of the linear pair is 85 degree, find the other angle. So you all know by now, sum of angles in a linear pair is always 180 degree. So let the required angle measure equal to x degree. Since it is a linear pair, so x degree plus 85 degree will always be equal to 180 degree. because the non-common arms are always forming a straight line in a linear pair. In linear pair, always the sum of both the angles is 180 degree. So if I find out the answer, x degree is equal to 180 degree minus 85 degree, which will be further equal to 95 degrees. I hope this question is clear. If one of the angles is 85, I will subtract from 180 degree and I will get the answer. Moving on to the E part, find x in the given figure. So you all know that a complete angle is always equal to 360 degree. Pura circle, pura round, that is equal to 360 degree. So half थोड़ा सा इसमें दिया हुआ है, that is 40 degree, और बाकी का बचा हुआ this reflex angle, this is x. We need to find out the value of x. Now I can see x plus 40 पूरा मिला के complete circle बन जाएगा. That will be a complete angle which will be equal to 360 degree. तो अगर x की वैल्यू निकालनी है, so I can say x is equal to 360 degree minus 40 degree, which is equal to 320 degrees, because it forms a complete angle. जहां सर्कल पूरा हो जाए, that is always equal to a complete angle. I hope by now all of you must be clear with question number 1, A and B part both. Now let us move on to the next question. How many degrees are there in 2/3 of a right angle? So 2/3 of a right angle. How are we going to solve this question? 2/3 of a right angle means 90 degrees. So we are finding out 2/3 of 90 degree. I can do the cutting. Numerator can be cut with the denominator, but you cannot cut the numerator with numerator. So 3 ones are and 3 30s are 90, which gives you 2 multiplied by 30, which is equal to 60 degrees. So 2/3 of a right angle is equal to 60 degree. In the same way, 5/6 of a straight angle. So you all must know straight angle must be equal to 180 degrees. You can do the cancellation. I can do directly with 6. 6 ones are 6 3s are 18, 6 30s are 5 into 30, which is equal to 150 degree. Same way, moving on to the last part, that is 2/15 of a complete angle. So 2/15 and the complete angle is 360 degree. You can do the cutting with 5. 5 3s are 15 and 5 72s are 360 degree. Same way 3 ones are 326 are. So 2 into 26, which will give you 52 degrees, which is your answer. Now next question says that this is the given diagram. In this figure, you need to name this angle in 6 different ways. आपको अलग अलग मेथड से फाइंड आउट करने हैं इनके नेम्स. आप कैसे फाइंड आउट करोगे? लेट अस सी. We have this angle and let me highlight the angle. This is angle A. This is written in small letters. So first is angle A. Second method, you can say this M, X and N. Vertex will always come in the center and the arms away from the center. So this is angle MXN. Same way, we have another. How can we find out? We can find out MX and Z also. This red one, this red, and you can start from Y also, and you can start from M also. Red wala angle देख लेते हैं. This is also pointing towards the same angle A, that is Y X Z. Angle Y X Z. Make sure the vertex is always written in the middle. Three types we have written. We can write some more way also. I can start from M and I can end till Z. M, X, Z. Same way. I can start from Y and I can end till N. Y, X, N. So one more name you need to give. We need to give total 6 names to the angle. You can also write vice versa. X should be in between, so you can write NXM. MXN or NXM, both are same. But we need to give a different name to the angle. So these are the 6 names, and there can be some more names also. You can identify more also. I hope that is clear. Now next question. One figure is given over here. We need to answer few of the questions related to this figure. Question number 1 says, the vertex of angle A, angle 1. Angle 1 का vertex कैसे find out करेंगे? The point where both the arms of the angle meet is known as the vertex. तो अगर angle 1 की बात की जाए, this one is angle 1. These two arms are meeting at this point, that is angle A. Same way, second one, another name for angle 2 is, angle 2 का दूसरा नाम क्या है? So if I talk about angle 2, these are the two arms of angle 2. These are the two arms. So either I can write angle 2 and what could be the another name? CAD. This is angle 2. Angle CAD. Or you can also write DAC. Only the point that is to be remembered is that the vertex will come in the center. Same way, moving on to the third part. Third part says another name for angle 1 plus angle 2. तो 1 और 2 को प्लस करने के बाद हमें कौन सा एंगल मिलेगा? This complete angle. ये पूरा एंगल. I've highlighted it as purple now. I hope you can see this clearly. तो ये पूरा एंगल का नाम क्या आ जाएगा? BAD, और you can start from D. DAB. Angle DAB or angle BAD. You can give either of the names. Then the D part. Common arm of angle 1 and angle 2. अब angle 1 ये वाला है, angle 2 ये वाला है. इन दोनों की कॉमन आर्म कौन सी आ रही है? आई कैन सी आई एम नॉट डिस्टर्बिंग दिस लाइन. ये एंगल 1 ये वाला इधर बन रहा है इस आर्म के साथ. सेम वे एंगल 2 इधर बन रहा है दूसरी आर्म के साथ. सो दिस इज द आर्म विच इज कॉमन, दैट इज AC. And then the last part, that is E part. Angle 1 and angle 2 are dash angles. Now you all know any angles which have common vertex and any two angles with common vertex and a common arm, उन angles को हम बोलते हैं adjacent angles, and the common arm should be in the center. It should not be in the side. So we have understood angle arm AC is common. Vertex A is also common. This is also common in both the angles. So in this, and the arm is lying in the center of both the other arms, non-common arms. So therefore these two angles are adjacent angles. They are immediate neighbors of each other. Now the next question is a complete activity based question. एक रोहन एक बच्चा था, वो दो after two while doing a drill, Rohan was asked to about turn. About turn मतलब उल्टा टर्न कर जाएगा. उल्टा टर्न करने का मतलब हो गया 180 डिग्री. After 2 minutes he was again asked to about turn. About turn means again 180 डिग्री. तो दो बारी 180 डिग्री घूमेगा तो टोटल 360 डिग्री घूम जाएगा. दिस इज योर होमवर्क. एज इट इज एन एक्टिविटी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन, आप खड़े हो जाओ. यू थिंक दैट यू आर रोहन एंड अबाउट टर्न, और चेक करो कितना एंगल बना. एंड अगेन अबाउट टर्न, अगेन यू चेक कि कितना एंगल बना. दोनों एंगल्स को टोटल करो और अपनी डायरेक्शन चेक करो कि आप सेम डायरेक्शन में फेस कर रहे हो कि किसी अलग डायरेक्शन में फेस कर रहे हो. You do this activity and let us know in the next class. Moving on to question 6. Answer in yes or no. Question 1 says, A part, can two acute angles be supplementary? क्या हमारे दो acute angle, मतलब दो acute angle जो 90 डिग्री से कम है, क्या वो दो angles supplementary हो सकते हैं? दो एंगल्स जिनकी वैल्यू 90 डिग्री से कम है, क्या उन दोनों को प्लस करके 180 डिग्री कभी भी आ सकता है? नो, दे कैन नेवर बी इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. एक एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. से सपोज 30 डिग्री इज एन एक्यूट एंगल, सेम वे 60 डिग्री इज एन एक्यूट एंगल. तो इन दोनों को प्लस करके 90 तो आ सकता है, बट इट कैन नॉट बी इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. This is an example. You can take any example. आप ले लो मे बी 89 डिग्री प्लस 89 डिग्री, ये दोनों एक्यूट एंगल है. इन दोनों को प्लस करोगे तो आपको मिलेगा 178 डिग्री. दैट इज अगेन नॉट इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. तो ये कभी भी सप्लीमेंट्री नहीं हो सकते. ये सबसे बड़े एक्यूट एंगल्स हैं, इससे बड़ा एक्यूट एंगल पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. सो नो. B part, can two obtuse angles form a linear pair? क्या ऐसे दो obtuse angles, मतलब 90 डिग्री से बड़े एंगल्स को प्लस करके हमारे पास लीनियर पेयर आ जाएगा? लीनियर पेयर मतलब टोटल इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री. सो नो, दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट पॉसिबल. लेट अस टेक एनी एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एन acute angle. Let me take the smallest acute angle, that is obtuse angle, that is 91 degree, and again I add one more 91 degree. This becomes 182 degree, which is greater than 180 degree. For two angles to be linear, it should have the sum equal to 180 degree only. तो 180 डिग्री कभी भी नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि 90 डिग्री को प्लस करेंगे तो 180 आएगा. और 90 plus 90 and 90 are right angles. So two obtuse angles can never add up to 180 degree. Moving on to the C part. Can linear pair be supplementary? Yes, it is always supplementary. क्योंकि दो linear pair वाले angles को if you sum up them, that will always give you 180 degree. Linear pair means जो non common arms है, they form a straight line, और straight line हमेशा 180 degree होती है. So yes, linear pair will always be supplementary. The sum will always be equal to 180 degree. Moving on to the D part. Can two angles be complementary? Two acute angles be complementary? 90 डिग्री से दो छोटे एंगल कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री हो सकते हैं? यस, यू कैन टेक एनी एग्जाम्पल. 30 प्लस 60 90 होता है, और यू कैन टेक एनी अदर एग्जाम्पल लाइक 80 डिग्री एंड 10 डिग्री, बोथ आर एक्यूट एंगल्स. इन दोनों को सम करके भी 90 डिग्री आ जाएगा. सो यस, टू एंगल्स can add up to 90 degree and they can be complementary. Then the E part. Can vertically opposite angles be adjacent? Vertically opposite angles means any two lines are intersecting each other and they have a common vertex, but they do not have a common arm. तो वर्टिकली ऑपोजिट एंगल कभी एडजेसेंट नहीं हो सकते, क्योंकि इसकी डेफिनेशन ही कहती है देयर इज नो कॉमन आर्म, बट यस देयर इज अ कॉमन वर्टेक्स. बट द एंगल्स टू बी एडजेसेंट, कॉमन आर्म इज मस्ट, और ऑपोजिट एंगल्स में कॉमन आर्म होती ही नहीं है. नाउ कमिंग अप टू द लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द एक्सरसाइज. Let us look at the figure. It is given here and we will answer the following questions. First part says angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. ये सारे एंगल्स को प्लस करने के बाद आई विल गेट अ कंप्लीट सर्कल दैट इज इक्वल टू 360 डिग्री. इट विल बी अ कंप्लीट एंगल which is equal to 360 degree. Angle 3 is given and we need to find out the vertically opposite angle of this angle. So angle 3 ka vertically opposite angle, let me highlight angle 3. I have angle 3 here red in color. So it must have a common vertex but it should not have a common arm. So I talk about the arms of angle 3. This one and this one. Angle 3 is formed between the intersection of these two lines. So right opposite to this angle 3 is angle 7. Then moving on to the C part, we need to find out the vertically opposite angle of angle 5. Let me highlight the arms of angle 5 also. Angle 5 is formed between these two lines. This is angle 5 and the vertically opposite angle of this is angle 1, which is having a common vertex but no common arm, right opposite to angle 5 between the same two lines, same two intersecting lines. Moving on to the D part, angle 4 and dash are adjacent angles. अब angle 4 ये वाला है. I'll highlight it with orange color. Now angle 4 and which another angle is there which is right next to angle 4, which is having common vertex and a common arm, the immediate neighbor of angle 4. It could be angle 5 also, it could be angle 3 also. You can write down any angle, angle 4 and angle 5, or angle 4 and angle 3 are adjacent to each other, Then we are on to last question. He says angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Out of all the angles except angle 4, बाकी सारे angles को total करके he has given us 320 degree. What is the measure of angle 4? Angle 4 की measure क्या होगी? So angle 4 will be equal to a complete angle minus sum of rest angles. Minus the sum of rest angles. So it is 360 degree and the sum of rest of the angles is given as 320 degree, which will be equal to 40 degree. So angle 4 will be measured as 40 degree. That's all into the brain teasers. No, we are still left with question number 8. Question number 8 is fill in the blanks, and by now you all must be knowing everything related to the chapter. Let us see the first one. Sum of the angles forming a linear pair is always equal to how many degrees? Linear pair sum is always equal to 180 degree. A reflex angle lies between dash degree and dash degree. A reflex angle is always greater than 180 degree and less than 360 degree. So it will be between 180 and 360. Then the next one, an angle whose measure is equal to 360. The angle whose exact measure is equal to 360 is known as the complete angle. D part. The angle turned by minute hand of a clock from digit 2 to 8 is a dash angle and measures dash degree. Now let me draw a clock for D. For D part. From 2 to 8. 1, 2, 2 to 8. 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 into 8, if I find out how many minutes are there, total 30 minutes are there. And 30 minutes, 1 minute is equal to 6 degree. So 30 minutes will be equal to 6 into 30, which is equal to 180 degrees. Which is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore the measure of, in both the blanks, what we are going to write, 180 degree is a straight angle. If you draw the diagram properly, you can see it is right behind. One will be right behind the other. It means these two are forming a straight line. You can clearly observe also. But we need to tell how many degrees? 180 degrees. Straight angle is always equal to 180 degree. Moving on to the E part. The complement of 0.5 degree. Now finding out the complement, we are going to subtract from 90 degree. 90 minus 0.5 degree. Almost all of you know how to do subtraction of decimals. 90.0 minus 0.5. If you subtract, you will get 5. And here you carried over. Here 9 and here 8. So this is 9, this is 8. And you get 89.5 degrees. Otherwise, you can do it orally also. 0.5 means half. 90 minus half is 89 and a half. That is 89.5. This is the answer. I hope all the brain teasers are clear to you. Now, here is the homework for all of you to do. You need to note down all the answers in your notebook. That is your notes copy. And you are not required to draw any diagram except this clocks. You can draw the clocks, but no need to draw all the diagrams which are given in the book, as they're already given there. You can directly solve all the questions into your text copy or your notebook. And thank you so much. If you have any doubt, we will clear it out in our next session.